Yep. Back to the bar. We back.
We back in here.
We know y'all been missing us, man. Been a little hiatus, you know what I'm saying? I gotta announce something. Couple rest in pieces to Black Rob. You know. Peace to Black Rob. And one of my favorites. Humpty Hump.
Man.
Shock G, baby. Come on, man. Rest in peace. Need I say more? One of the best hip hop artists that started Tupac. Gave him his shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shock G, he's one of those guys that, you know, the modern community, the younger ones, they might not know who he is, but overall, what Shock G brings to the table is ever expanding at this point. You know?
Hey, bottom line is he might be unanimously one of the best that ever did it. Unanimously.
Man, the way he breaks down the music game.
Digital Underground, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when Shock G did his thing, and like with Digital Underground, and then this is when I was a kid, and did Humpty Hump, I really thought it was two different people.
I definitely knew it was two other people, but
Well,
I was wrong.
I was 6. I was 6 years old, man. Yeah. I'm like, God, come on, man.
No nose and glasses.
Man, I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom.
What was that movie with Demi Moore and Humpty? And remember they got caught up by
Nothing But Trouble?
Yes.
Nothing But Trouble?
Oh my God. I love
man.
that movie, man.
Yeah.
And then, like, that was my introduction to Pac. But, like, I was young.
Yeah. Yep.
And the movie was so crazy and wild for him to be, I mean, just Pac and
Tupac's first scene ever in a movie. And he was still dope. He didn't have no.
But
no
like
lines.
Shock G, like if you really look at it, he was one that created that platform for that to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and then in the end, I don't feel like he went out like a guy that couldn't see himself in the mirror, you know, like where he played himself.
Yeah. I mean, he started.
The nose and the glasses was up.
That's fire. Motherfuckers need to do that now. I don't know an artist that's done that, like, as far as, like, make a whole nother character. I mean, I don't know. Do you know? Like a whole nother character?
Shit, pretty much a lot of these rappers and stuff that's out here right now.
Well, that's true. That's real shit. They really.
This stuff is just mixed up like, we got a gun on you and all that type of stuff.
You know.
I don't want to disrespect that at all, but, you know.
Real artistry, man. And then people don't, you know, they see you for your real self. Kind of almost like, what's the chick? Billie Eilish. So she just came out and she was all sexy. You know, you seen her. She wears like baggy clothes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And now she came out being sexy. Throw that pic up real quick.
There she was then.
I was about to say, that's the sexy? Goddamn.
Man.
Okay. And you know what I call that?
Go back to the first one.
Yeah, that shit. Okay. Yeah. Slime.
That was back.
I could see right through that. I got X-ray vision. I could see right.
Yeah,
through that.
all us men have that though. That's the kind of outfit that.
See titties
that's the kind of outfit that a female wears to the store when she's trying not to attract dudes.
I don't want to be bothered.
But all the ladies are looking at her like, "Hey,
that's club,
you with us?"
That's club night right there. Yeah,
those kind of ladies, not all of them.
Yeah,
but no, yeah, I think what I call that is bringing your lady out. I've had different females that I've had conversations with when they were coming across a certain kind of masculine way, and most of the time intentionally, but then wanting to be more potent. I was like, well, you know, no disrespect to LGBTQ or anything, but I feel like the most potent a woman can be is when she's using her feminism. And, her feminine.
Yeah.
Not
Femininity.
feminism.
Femininity.
Femininity.
Yeah.
Not feminism, but the femininity. And I think there was one image that was showing that was feminism, and then the other one was femininity. And you can get a lot more done, depending on how you're coming, you know.
Well, shit, they tried that shit in the 50s. You saw how that shit worked.
And it began everything we're looking at today. Real
What I'm
talk.
saying, women had to dress sexy at the workplace.
Oh, you talking about, yeah.
I'm talking about Mad Men shit.
Well, that's where we're going
Like
to the
them.
place where you remember that there was a conversation of who's wearing the pants in this relationship. Now is women are like, oh, but they're yoga pants. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought you were gonna say working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working.
No,
He's not.
But you know what I'm saying? Or it's that.
But like,
It's like, oh, it goes past power couples, and then it's like, hey, I'm earning more, you're a lazy slob, and I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, yeah.
But that might work as far as trying to dominate somebody, but in a relationship, if you want to build and have family,
That shit ain't gonna work on me.
it's not. I ain't coming like that. I'm just being nice to you guys out here. I'm talking. That's over now.
What do we?
Here comes the
For some reason, I turned into Paul Mooney. We were talking about Paul Mooney, and what were we talking about? Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando. We were having a conversation.
Okay, and that goes the other way from this segue here. Because as a man, I gotta look you guys in the eyes. Y'all see me? As a man,
Yeah.
if you want women to look at you like a man, be a man.
I don't know what you're talking about, nigga.
And if you don't understand what I'm talking about,
I'm Paul Mooney.
and that's not Paul Shaw.
See, y'all
That's
know what
Paul
y'all
Mooney that's talking.
I don't know what y'all know.
I got respect for Paul Mooney, so I ain't gonna mess with your stuff. But you're more potent the way that you come, as a man or a female,
Of course.
male or female.
But if you motherfucking Richard Pryor, and if you
In
Marlon
the game of
Brando,
entertainment, there's no rules.
I'm gonna make you offer, Richard, that you can't refuse.
Where the grapes at?
I got a little bit of cocaine over here. And then you gonna give me something that I want real bad, okay? Okay, Richard. Marlon, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. Richard, I knew the whole time. I'm Paul Mooney. And, my friends used to call me Paul, why'd you moon me? Because I want to show you my black ass. Paul Mooney. Y'all niggas crazy. That was a good segue into this crazy. Prostitution is legal in New York City.
not quite.
I have big questions on this.
Let's go.
Okay, so they're making it so that they're decriminalizing the prostitute. My question is, because I know the pimps, they own their ass. And that seems like somebody else is trying to be their pimp.
Hey.
Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You know what I mean? However they doing it. Hey, we want to be able to solicit you without no outside people. Okay. I understand that. I respect it. What about the Johns and what about the pimps?
It says people who buy sex can be convicted of patronizing.
See that?
That's not criminalized. That
Right.
See
can't go to
that?
jail.
But see, they can
Okay.
still go to jail, right?
No.
Is patronize? Well, okay. So from your position of how you're looking at it, Missy,
Okay, so no. Wait. That means they could get fined.
Like a
They can't
fine.
go to
why
jail.
though?
That's like
See,
a.
that's bull though. If you're gonna let these females off for selling themselves as a person, and then some guy like, hey, I got $50 on me right now.
That's the tax. that's the
The tax
risk.
being a ticket.
The tax is the risk. You risk trying to get this ass, you might get taxed or caught. If you don't get caught, all right, have at it. But like you said, the pimps might. Yeah, full circle. Full circle.
What the fuck, man? Hold up, man.
Money-
I'll bet. Look. I have to do this, y'all.
I'm telling you.
I know Americans. Listen to me, Americans. I've been
And
in
Africans.
different, yes, or whatever you want to call that. You're on this planet,
Chinese.
in this place, in this nation.
Chinese.
My thing is like, man, I've been. Now look, now I'm being 100% real about this.
Talk to me.
I haven't delved into the world of the red light district, but I spent 1 hour out there. I was
No one spends 1 hour.
no in this situation. I was coming from Belgium. We drove 4 hours there. I had a teammate that was smoking weed, and he was like, "I need some niacin." And the only place for him to get niacin was to go over there to the Netherlands in the red light district
And stay the night.
But what I noticed was everything was legal, right? And you would think that this would be a place of mayhem.
And it wasn't, right?
So calm.
Yeah.
Cops don't wear
I'm talking
guns.
about
The cops don't
a
have
person
guns.
that wants to be a crackhead. They can go somewhere and be a crackhead. Nobody's gonna worry about who's selling you the crack, and then they're gonna whatever your lifestyle becomes after that. That's you. What I learned when I talked to people that were around my age, because I was like around like I would be like late 20s around that time.
Okay.
And
Yesterday.
yeah, yesterday. I'm about to be 40, y'all.
Oh,
but at the end of the day, what I noticed was like when I talked to them, they were like, when I talked to people that were from there, they were like, yep, start button shit, yep, but yep, and then here I come. That's me.
Got a lot of hoes.
But
No, I'm just playing, girl.
no,
Shut up.
no, I didn't laugh at that. Like
Hey, that's on me. I'll take it.
no, but look, so but what I noticed when I talked to the people that were from there, they were like, I was like, man, you got this weed everywhere. They got shroom stores right here. All of that type of stuff going on, and I was like, man, is it crazy out here? Like, how do y'all deal with that? They were like, when we were young, we got that weed stuff out the way, and then after that, we just didn't care anymore because it was so readily available.
Yeah.
It was so like we could just go do shrooms, we could go do acid, we could do whatever we wanted to do. You know.
But the fact is that the cops don't have guns on them.
Why would you?
You know.
Why would you?
That's what I mean. I'm not saying that's what we need in America, but to an extent, we kind of need that in America. You know, like, all right, like say Amsterdam, the cops got billy clubs. They could beat you, gang up on you, and beat you. Who wants to get beat for hours? You know, just you know,
He put hours on it.
yeah, hours. Take the
yeah.
You just
Can you change the spot? Don't hit the kneecap again.
You just
Damn.
know better. You know better as a person. Like when you were younger, you got your ass beat by your parents.
Yeah, and I remember that, and that's how I learned discipline, ladies and gentlemen. Beat your children when you have to.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry,
So
Jackson.
so I'm saying is like you remember the childhood beatings. You don't want those again.
Nah.
So, you know, like this it was a 6-year-old who was getting her ass beat on Instagram or something.
Oh,
show that video if you can. This is wow. But it's not wild.
You know what the wildest part about this video is?
Listen.
Do you know who's videotaping it? Do you guys know who's videotaping this? The mother. The mother's videotaping it. You think Veronica would be able to videotape this? Do you
Right,
think,
to sit
do you
there
think
and let that happen. To
Veronica
sit there
would be
and let that
fighting
happen.
their ass?
That would not even happen.
That's crazy.
Man, look.
But that's how I used to get it.
But not at school, goddammit. Shit.
Yeah. Are you crazy? I mean, we did this
Where
on
you go? Catholic school? Goddammit.
No, man,
It
right
ain't
down
them,
the
nigga.
We did this
No,
on
younger, yeah. I
the second
understand.
episode of the podcast. We talked about it. That teacher made us punch the brick wall.
I'm
We
gonna
didn't punch it hard enough.
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Like fuck all the PC shit. At the end of the day, there are parents out here. I remember when I was growing up, there were parents out here that said, "Hey, if my kid gets out of line,
Do what you have to
whoop they
do.
motherfucking
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Whoop they ass."
The neighbors, man.
Man, just because see, remember that's what we were talking about on another podcast, where it's like, you know, all your neighbors, they were always watching, and you could get a whooping from your neighbors.
Yeah.
And the parents
And the
was
neigh-
like, okay,
the
you know
neighborhood's
what?
not like that
You're a good,
anymore.
level-headed person. Yeah. You're not gonna go that far.
Shit.
Handle your business.
It's like a Sinbad bit when it was like, I heard what you did at school. And your neighbors get at you I heard what you did.
Yeah.
And then you get home and then your parents like, I heard what you did.
So you on like generation 4 on the ass whooping.
Sinbad was like, your butt be swole up by the time you get home.
Man, you remember those letters where you get in trouble? Like, that happened to me like one time. But I got an ass whooping pinned to me one time.
Yeah.
Where it's like, there's a piece of paper, but see, I could read. I don't understand what was happening. When they're young, I guess when you're really young, you can't read what it is all the way. It's like they use big words on that shit.
They put a 3-inch nail in your chest.
Inexplicably acting crazy than a motherfucker.
Took a hammer to the nail and bow, put this note in, bow, show this to your parents. Bam!
I'm just glad I never met Mother May I, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe her rules were stricter, but see me, I think it's the temperament of people, male or female. There's the ones that are going to be able to, okay, please don't whoop me no more. I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then there's people like, okay, whoop me. I'm back out here. And you might have to whoop me again. You're definitely going to whoop my ass.
You got a true story about getting your ass whooped as a kid? I'm a real story.
I didn't get told back because my mom was diligent. My mom was on some shit like, we passing out enough ass whoopers if need be. Mm-hmm. If you it's excessive. If you, not in a way of we were getting towed up. Like me, I didn't have to get whoopings like that. My brother was very stubborn. Mm-hmm. But. Mm-hmm.
Depends on the kid, that's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely does. Because I know the difference between Trey and Amari. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's just like, it's like,
you don't.
And now we're in the day of like your kid will like get that smartphone, and fucking send your ass to jail. You lose all your kids.
You get that smartphone,
just giving
I'm
a
gonna shove it up your smart ass. That's how I say. I'm gonna fuck you up. Go ahead, call 911.
Go ahead, record.
911 household's gonna be in your ass.
Man,
you ever got an ass whooping, Missy? Nope. Like a crazy ass whooping.
Missy, you never got a spanking?
I've gotten a spanking, but I would not have called it a whooping at all.
It was a backhand.
That's just like a.
You know what? Thing. That's a good thing that you said right there.
A backhand.
I got a lot of spanking. I got minimal spankings. Mm. My brother got whooped.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say whooped, but I'm just talking about this would be a definition of successive spankings.
Man, I used to get stole on.
No, his mother actually came on live podcast and said that he didn't get whoopings.
Go back to that podcast. She's lying. Hey, first of all, that's the story.
Paul and Missy both lack discipline.
The story about the
name
kindergarten. Yeah, you did.
That
was that one with your mom. Yeah,
that was an ultimate ass whooping.
You didn't.
I stuffed my drawers with toilet paper, and that shit was flying out. She whooped the toilet paper out. That shit was flying out like people were TPing in the room.
Only 3 people know the truth.
You want to hear my story? So I'm with my mom and my
50
dad.
50 rolls of toilet paper.
I'm with my mom and my dad. We're in Texas, San Antonio. And so we went to Red Lobster. We're at Red Lobster. For some reason, I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing or anything. Mm-hmm. But I might have been antagonizing my little brother. I don't know. But I had a whooping coming. At the end of the day, like, I knew it was coming. My mom looked at me. You finna get it when you get home. My dad looked at me like, he didn't even say nothing. He just like, So then, I'm all eating my last little cherries out of my little Shirley Temple, drinking my, finishing off my little, my little shrimp with the little sweet and sour sauce, and then I get in the car and try to pretend like nothing happened, and then like miraculously, as soon as we pulled out of the Red Lobster driveway, I just fell into a deep sleep that I could still know. I was still cognizant of everything that was going on, but my eyes were closed when I got home.
Oh, you got choked out.
Boy, you ain't sleep.
Oh, you was fake.
Get your ass upstairs. I'm about to go. I'm about to park this car. I remember pulling in the driveway and everything. It was like, here, go down. I was like, go up to your room. I'm like, oh, shit. I got to preparing. Yeah. You were talking about the tissue paper. Uh-huh. I lined my ass. You know the tighty whities, right? So we could get away with packing some shit in there. Man, I had all of the face towels in my motherfucking drawers in the back. And it was to the point, and my dad caught it. So he came up. Yeah. He over there, because see, you think as a kid, you think you're smart.
Yeah, right?
You got my face cloth on your ass?
It's even more.
Right. But when you hear something that's supposed to sound like this, and it sound like, boink, boink. It's like, wait, hold up. What?
That's my rag.
He pulled that joint down. He was like, I didn't give it that work anyway.
See,
but he was happy that I had the ingenuity. He was like, this one's gonna be smart.
See, my ass was wrapped up like the mummy, but it was just my ass, so I had toilet paper just.
You did toilet paper. You were
around that.
You took it to a different level.
It was around. I'm telling you, 5 rolls of toilet paper around my ass. I had it like this. Boom, put my shit back on. And she beat it, and she just saw tissue flying. She's like, "What the fuck, boy? You wasting my motherfucking."
I knew that was coming,
nigga.
Oh like, man, it wasn't even the beginning of the fake ass shit. Hey, get a whole bunch of toilet tissue and some Clorox wipes.
No, this is a true story. I'm telling you, I got
toilet
sisters.
Tissue for real.
My sister was like,
"Hey,
but she was like,
swear that wasn't some crazy shit though." Well, how was it for you, Paul? For me, I remember I got my ass. My little brother Sean. I love this dude. My God, throwing in my ass growing up. I love you, bro.
I don't like him already.
No matter what.
It's just my way you say you like him. I don't like him.
But hey, man, when I tell you, like, I got whoopings because of him, spankings.
Oh yeah.
I'm going with Missy's vernacular on this. I got a vicious spanking one time because it was just man. So we were. I'm in story time mode. So like, okay, I'm gonna keep it quick. We were in Chicago. We were in the city. It was like a spot that my dad had like during the off season and stuff. It was like by this white hen.
White hen.
Ooh.
Yeah, the pantry. If you know, you know.
White hen.
If you know, you know. They're becoming extinct, but they're still out here.
Are they really? No, they're not.
Well, the places where I know, they kind of like falling off.
Turn the quick mark now.
Yeah.
Goddamn, what happened to white hen? Thank God,
white
no
hen
more white
had it. So
I'm just joking.
You know, we were over there by that, and it was like, you know, we were in a nice little, nice space, and Mom and Dad wanted to go out and go hang out, rightfully so. My dad rolling in there at the time. My mom wanted to get out, have a good time, be seen with, we they out there doing their thing.
Yeah, do some
So
step.
my uncle and my cousin, they would have, hey, we're going to watch y'all. They were old enough. All they would do is antagonize and instigate. And then my little brother, hey, man, hey, dude, hey, go punch your brother.
Yeah.
Go slap him right now. Go slap him. Then he come up to me. I'm over here trying to fucking play Sonic the Hedgehog or some shit. Over there trying to get some rings, and then all of a sudden, bam! Hit him right back in the nose and shit. And then all of a sudden, he coming back downstairs with the rag and shit. I'm like, hey, calm down. Mom and them gonna be home. I'm sorry. Here, hit me back. And you start getting thrown around. You letting this little dude, he was 5 years younger than me. I'm just letting him throw me all over the room. So
that hit me back as a motherfucker.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
So the garage comes up.
Sound
Hey kids, how y'all doing? I'm up in the room like, goddamn,
scared.
It's about to go down.
You didn't even give me a black eye.
Look, as soon as they come through the door, bro was before they came through the door, bro was like, yeah, it's all good, man. I ain't gonna tell. As soon as look, he punched me in my nose. My uncle and my cousin silent.
Yep.
My older brother silent. I'm like, oh, y'all crazy. So they come in the room, go in the room. I didn't mean to. They come back. They all just sitting on the bunk bed, just oh man. What kind of stories you got like that, man? You got some of those right there, man? Did you catch some of those?
I got some more, but we gonna save them shit. There's this one. I was watching. What was it? The Red Table Talk. Willow Smith. What?
Oh.
Well, she said she's what is it?
She's polyamorous.
Polyamorous.
Yeah.
Which is what's the definition? Like,
well, basically, she has more than one intimate relationship.
It's called thoughtism.
You know, so it's like having like a relationship, having like a husband, more than one husband, in a sense.
But she's girls too.
Well, it doesn't really specify sex. Actually, I think it's just preference.
I mean, that's bi to the highest standards. That's like, okay,
but it's more
bi
than
with no
just
accountability.
Sexual.
Bi with no
accountability.
That's like, okay, you my wife. Here's my boyfriend. And here's my girlfriend.
Yo, pause, son.
Yo. Pause. And here's my little midget girlfriend, too. I don't know why.
Small person. Little person. Little person.
Because it just sounded like on the next level.
You just needed to clear it up a little bit.
I just need little...
The way she...
I need the candle on the cake.
This contortionist over here. This one over here can fit. They fold this up into a pretzel and then just lay there.
I want to blow out the little
Nothing
candle
hurts
on the cake. Triple layered. A little candle on there.
The way she kind of explained it to her grandmother was like, can you imagine being in a room full of people and loving everybody in there and them loving you back? And your grandma was like, no. But that's how she sees it. So it's like
ass whooping. If
that was your child.
Yeah. I have an Irish lady that I met, older lady.
What's her name?
And she...
I'm fucking with you.
Bernadette. No, I had to think for a second. I didn't look. Bernadette.
You gonna say Conor McGregor?
No, Bernadette. I didn't like her at first. I ain't gonna lie. But then after I got to know her, me and her are like cool as heck now. Mm-hmm. But one of the coldest sayings that she had was, "Any port in this storm." She's like, they don't give a goddamn who the fuck. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female, whatever's in the room, just thirsty. You know? But overall, like, I look at it like,
I put a shoe right in her fucking ass. Bam!
Man, like I don't understand the parenting of setting your. I would never set my kids up for failure.
You wouldn't be Dwayne Wade?
I would never set my kids up.
Magic
I mean, you know what? In the world that it is right now, I think that's more of an opportunist move. So he might not feel like that's a failure. Long term, you know, I'm not gonna speak on that. I got love for D Wade. Yeah. You know, whatever he chooses to do, that's on him.
Sometimes you can't. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you can't go there. You can
with your kids though, with your children though.
Yeah, that's touchy.
There's so many like different things
because
that have to be touched
it's not
upon.
happening to me.
Right.
But it's your children. It's like, see, like with your boy, like now, like if your son came like that, minus, you know, the boys being involved.
Ask me.
No, but whatever, like let's just say no, but like
earmuffs?
No, but yeah, earmuffs. But no, like real talk, like because that's how he's getting it. Right. You know, my son, I'm teaching him.
Right.
Hey,
it's
try these girls
example.
out. Try these girls out. Enjoy yourself.
You
set
an example for your child, and that's how it is. So,
but like at the end of the day, I think
try these girls out.
No, for real. That's what the ladies are doing.
That's so lined up.
These girls, I like you, I date you. I don't like him.
But you
next
have that
guy,
for your kid?
You know. I mean, like, and then the guys are just supposed to be sitting there like,
so wait,
choose me. No, that's not how it really works. You know.
You think gay parents? Pressure. Yeah. Shh, don't listen to what I'm going to say right now.
Hey, go up with Jax real quick, bro.
Do you think?
Bring Gemma with you.
Do you think gay parents, like two guys, do you think they pressure their kid?
No, absolutely not.
To be gay?
No.
Like you said,
absolutely not. Because first of all and foremost, and I can't speak.
I don't know.
They don't believe that it was a choice of theirs. They believe that they were born that way. So they are just raising their child in a loving relationship, and showing how loving relationships can be. I'm sure they don't seclude that child in only gay relationships. I'm sure there's heterosexual relationships in their lives. They're open-minded. You know, just like you were raised in a family where you had a mother and a father. You just assume that lifestyle, but that's like saying that.
Can I get in there? Can I get in there?
No, wait, hold on one second. Hold on one
Can I
second.
get in there?
Wait. That's like a heterosexual parents have a gay child.
Okay.
You know, and it's like they're not forcing heterosexuality on that child. That child makes it. That's how they are, and that's how they feel about something.
How do you know?
It's
Tag me in.
it's obvious
Take
for
me
me.
in.
Go.
I got you.
I'm ready.
Okay. Quickly.
Wait a minute.
I feel like
This is
this.
crazy.
I feel like this. No, I don't. You know, I think it's perception, but I think when it comes down to like a child, like heterosexual parents, and then the kid's gay, I think it might have slipped through the
Cracks. Certain things that might have happened to that child.
I don't believe that at all.
Well, when I look through, when I look
Hey,
at
you know what?
one of the last things that I see when it comes down to homosexuality is it being a fad, or being like something that just happened. It usually is something that devastating that happened to that person. These are just the people that I've talked to. I'm not saying that that's taken away from your experience of like hearing from people like that, but with me, every time that I talk to somebody that went through that, they had like traumas. When it comes down to like male and female having a relationship and then being with the child, I feel like, okay, first of all, I don't think that they're going to be teaching them the values of reproduction in the way that maybe a heterosexual couple will. They might
You
teach
think,
it.
and
They
you
might.
think
I feel
heterosexual
like,
couples give
and
that
this is just my
morality?
What's
There's
that?
a lot of heterosexual couples that don't do that for their
That's
children,
true,
you
but
know,
that's
so
just
it
dysfunction.
Right.
But then if we look at it in when it's working correctly, like male and male, female and female, I feel like there's going to be a bias there, just like a heterosexual couple would have.
That's
And then it would open the child up to, hey, male and female can produce a child, but the option is open now that, hey, you know, think about what those little kids run into. You know, like if you and Paul, you know, we're not going to talk about sexual relations, but
Shit, let's go.
let's just say, you know, young Jax, you know, he's walking around the house, and then, you know, all of a sudden it's afternoon delight,
Hey,
And then all of a sudden, all he hears is he has the female and the male, and it's like, oh, and then it's like you might crack the door. It's like, oh,
okay, that's what happened.
yeah.
then think about that little boy or little girl that goes up and sees,
Yeah. Take it, daddy. Take it. Yeah. Or yeah.
and then another one, yeah, but it's ladies. How do you program?
There's just a bad.
You took it to a level.
I'm just saying.
No, I want to get into this real quick. Okay, you took it there. I want to dig deeper now. My brain. Yeah, pause. Now, my hamster wheel is running now. I'm going.
Spit it out, man.
Damn.
Okay.
We're gonna come back to that.
No, see, homosexuality
No.
is like it's a stigma that's been
I want phone calls on this.
around for such a long time, from in such history from millions of years. That's probably
George
exaggerating.
Washington style.
I'm not a historian, but my whole point is
George
that
Washington, first
who
president.
says that it has to be that way? I mean, if I'm a woman and I fall in love with another woman, why are you telling me that's wrong? It doesn't have anything to do with procreation. You know, I love her. Okay, now there's so many, and then you look at the world now, and there's so many children that need parents, and then you have homosexual couples that are willing to love these children unconditionally. Why is that wrong?
You wouldn't be
It
saying.
shouldn't
You
be
wouldn't be
wrong.
saying this
I want to
shit
answer.
if it was a
I want to
goddamn-
answer this directly
You
because
wouldn't be saying this shit if it was the fucking 60s.
Well, I'm not in the 60s. That's what I'm saying. That's where the whole
I think
problem
they're
is.
swelling out of control at
It's
this
so
point.
taboo.
But not in this conversation, but like the world period,
I'm just
you know.
Speaking real, I mean,
Right.
it's
That's my
more
whole
acceptability
point.
right now.
Absolutely. That's the whole
It's
point.
called
been
Don't
like
Tell
that
the
forever.
Truth. This is politically correct is pretty much don't say the truth when you see people. And you can get in trouble or you can be canceled for saying things that are obviously true. Like and this is not to take away from what you said, because in instances it does make sense. But if we were to talk about it, take it from a microcosm and to what it is at this point, where people are literally getting paid that might not even be homosexual, but are playing homosexual roles in order to get these dollars.
I'm calling my niece.
Look, hold on. The biggest thing is that the problem with it is there's a lifestyle, like what you have and you created with Jax, what I've created with Veronica, and we have these 5 children. And then there's a death style.
Jax, nigga, what?
Paul, you mean?
Talk about Jackson.
I know, but then you said
He wasn't involved in the creation, okay? And I'm talking about me and Bob. Okay. Y'all know what
Super pause.
bottom line
Super
is
pause.
him and his wife, they made a family. Me and my wife, we made a family. Okay, here we are. Okay, back to square one. All right. So bottom line is what I'm saying is that if we were to continue down this crazy ass path, there would be no more people. The experiences that we have right now are the experiences. There are no more experiences after this. If you look into ancient Greek culture, actually it's not even really ancient. It's not really that long past. But when you look into it, you see that the men, I mean, Caesar literally was getting stabbed in the back with a dagger before he actually got stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
These guys were running around with togas on, with their asses out, and their balls free, and they was ready to fuck each other at any given time. So, and then the females had a island they went to, and guess what it was called? Look it up. Lesbos. And whenever they would capture men, and they would seduce them, they come over and they'd be like, damn, there's ladies everywhere. Oh my gosh. And as soon as they would have sex, as many females would have sex with these guys, and then they would kill these guys. As soon as they felt like they could get inseminated and all that, they were literally like sex slaves to these females. And I want you to look this up, because this is actual real stuff. And the thing is if the baby was born, I want you to look this up.
Right now?
Cue
We can look. This is gonna be on the editing right here,
Put the music on.
because it's real talk. Yeah, it's real talk with TJ. But so what was happening is like that 300 thing. When they would be like, they look at the baby like, yeah, get this motherfucker out of here. Yeah. If it was born a boy, they were casting that motherfucker in the sea, because they were just trying to build all females.
It's almost like
like Amazon. The Amazon.
Exactly.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's
Like when you they talk about the island of Lesbos, this was what it was about. So the Greek men were doing what they were doing, and men lead. So when the men are all over there with each other, and the females like, okay, well, they don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over here and do us, but we're gonna procreate because we're gonna cease to exist.
So that's why Wonder Woman was so mad when dude died, because he didn't get her pregnant. And
Yeah, that's right.
And then
Yes.
she wanted to kill
Oh, that's how it really went.
And that's why she brought him back.
That's why. Oh, fucking Wonder Woman's a
Conservationist.
she's a super villain.
She's a conservationist.
Thanos.
But see, at the end of the day, life finds a way. Now, if we consider, if we continue to go this way, if we continue to go this way, and to pamper and to, I mean, like, our kids have to grow up here. Like our sons, you know, they're gonna grow up in a world where there's gonna be females that weren't born that way, and they're gonna look exactly like females. Mm-hmm. This is a disgusting way to go. I mean. If you wanted this, it's cool. But like, if it's not really your lifestyle and that's not what you wanted, you're gonna feel cheated. Yeah. And that's what's gonna be coming up, is people that are gonna think they're dealing with a female, but they're not.
This is TJ's opinion, y'all. It's not mine. I'm just joking. No.
I mean, hey,
I feel a way.
You want Jackson to go through that?
No,
you want Jackson to be over there dealing with Emily and it's really Eric?
I think that I think that
it-
open communication can solve a
It's
lot of
almost
things
like
where
when
it's
you
not.
when you have to like tell a person you have AIDS. I think it's gonna be like that. Like you're gonna have to.
But
tell
who
a
does
person,
that though?
like,
Think about that. There's people out here,
Or let's talk
There's
about this.
deceit everywhere
Oh, but
you
let's
go.
talk about this. Like, what about females or trans fees, right?
right.
If you look into like some of the stuff they say, they'll say that their biggest accomplishment is to make somebody believe that they're a female. So they're taking away from somebody something that they don't want.
You know what I would tell my son if he really wanted to date? I would say stay off the internet. Stop all that internet dating shit.
I feel
Go
you.
out there, interact. Grab him by the pussy.
Check the neck. Check the neck.
Grab him by the pussy.
check the neck. See her
what?
in high. See her,
Nick Tuck?
but see, this is
Or
the. But
Grease?
see,
Matt from Nick Tuck.
But see, this is the crazy part about that. But then now, look how they're teaching. See, you have to really like. I'm so cerebral with this stuff. Like in school right now, my daughter. Hey, if you feel sexually confused or join this group LGBTQ. Like they're literally saying this in schools, in middle schools, in like younger schools. And then there's the other part. Now they're also going to the part where it's like, no, you don't tell them what gender they are.
Yeah.
They're whatever they want to be. So then you don't even know as a young boy, this little boy that probably would be right next to you is over here dressing like that the whole time. You don't never even really know if this is a boy
Man.
or a girl.
I'm gonna say
That's dangerous.
check the feet. You'll know.
There's some Bigfoot chicks out here, goddamn, and big hands and everything.
Hey, look at the corns. Damn, Missy, you know.
Yeah, see, Missy got some little feminine feet over there. Look
She
at that.
misrepresenting.
She got the
women.
turquoise, the little Tiffany blue on there.
Get little bunions.
And on that note, we out of here, man. Back to the bar. Don't call on, man. Don't give no comments. Don't
Shut
talk
up!
to me.
Why would you
No,
say
comment
that?
on this shit. If y'all got some problems and you won't
too
come for me,
confused.
come holler at me, man. We can have cause see, I'm on some intellectual stuff. We can do this. Yeah.
Comment
I got
your
kids
ass
out
off,
here, man.
please. And especially my niece. I want to hear from her. I want her to call the show. What's the number, baby? Oh, she forgot. Don't worry.
You got a
We'll
new
get to
number.
the next episode.
that number is gonna be right here on the screen when she edits it.
We hope.
Nice.
Back to the Bar podcast. We're gonna see y'all next
Week.
shit. Maybe tomorrow.